Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it's just a chit chat get ready with me video. Now I haven't filmed one of these in a while. It's been a minute since we got ready together, and today's look is going to be more so fall inspired as we are in the fall season currently. I wanted to film a chit chat get ready with you and just talk about some things, talk about some questions, talk about some things that's been going on in life. Now I'm just gonna get right into it with brows. You guys know I got my hair already pinned back, no makeup on my face, skin looking all right. All I've done is my skincare routine, which just involves CeraVe cleanser as well as my Pond's dry skin cream. So that's literally all I have going on right now, and we're gonna just go ahead and get started. Now the first product I'm going to use, if I don't mention what I'm using, of course it's going to be listed down below in the description box, but I'm going to use my brow pencil, of course, brow pencil of life, and this is the NYX brow pencil in the color chocolate. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking down at my mirror. But some of the things I wanted to talk about in today's video is a lot of you guys have noticed that I have moved, which is exciting. I really am enjoying my new space. I'm liking the lighting. It's taken me a while to kind of get used to filming here. If you guys noticed, some of my earlier videos were filmed in my bedroom because I was like, oh well, I don't know, it was hard to figure out this room. Even though this room is the better lit room, I just felt, I don't know, I felt more comfortable in my bedroom. But now I like this setting. Like, I didn't really utilize this desk situation the way I should have. But some of you guys noticed I posted a whole video. It's like a 29-minute, 30-minute almost video talking about my move. And I actually took that video down. If you guys noticed, I never have taken a video down. About 5,000, almost 6,000 of you guys were able to catch it. It was only up for about, I'd say 48 hours, 50 hours before I took it down. But already 6,000 of you guys had caught that video. So a lot of you guys know what video I'm talking about. But in that video, I just kind of discuss why I moved, where I moved to. I give you photos. I give you all kinds of shenanigans in that video. And the reason I took it down is because of that. I feel like I gave you guys way too much information. Now, the thing about YouTube is I teeter-totter the line between how much I want to share and the oversharing, and I think that's where lines get blurred. I'm not a full-time content creator, and sometimes I give out too much information like I am somebody's content creator full-time, when really this is just a hobby for me. And in that video, I feel like I was just giving all the tea. I was giving a lot of information. I was giving photos. I was telling you my backstory, and really all that needed to be really said is that I moved. I'm following Dave Ramsey's method. I talk about that in that video as well. If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, I'm going to leave the link to his channel up above. I noticed in the cards of that video, I can see what people clicked on. A lot of people didn't know who Dave Ramsey was, so you guys checked out his channel, which is awesome. In that video that I took down, I talk about how I was working through the baby step. I still am currently in baby step number 2, and I'm still going to be in baby step number 2 for quite some time. Baby step number 2 is paying down your debts. Even though in my video that I took down, I talk about I've paid down a lot. I made a huge dent, which I'm so happy about in terms of lowering my debts. I still have, you know, my car payment, which hopefully I can have paid off by this time next year. And I still have a little, not a little bit, but it's a little bit comparably. A lot of my friends have master's degrees, so when they talk about their debt, I'll be like, honey, oh, I don't have all that. I don't have all that. It makes me not even want to go back half the time when I hear the stories of how much debt they have. It'd be a comma. It'd be 6 digits. It'd be over 50 that grand. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't need all that. I don't need all that education. I'm good right where I am. Thank you guys all who checked out that video. Again, like I said, it was only up for what, less than 50 hours. Probably already had 5,000 views. That's why it's important to keep that notification bell on so you can be alerted whenever I have a video. Say I want to take it down in the future, you don't have to worry about that if you already caught it. I don't really plan on in the future taking down any other videos, but again, it was just a video where I feel like I shared a lot. I shared a very much so lot about not just myself, but like my family as well. And that's where I'm teeter-tottering the line, because you guys know in my vlogs, in my channel, and a lot of the things I do, I don't show you my friends that I'm with. I don't show you my family that I'm with. In a lot of the videos that I do show you my friends that I'm with sometimes. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. It depends on how I feel. But my family, I've been very guarded with. I don't show you them that much. When I went on my cruise, my sisters wanted to be in my vlog, but my family was there as well. And I just want to respect their privacy, you know, in those moments. So I feel like over the last few years, I've been very cognizant of what I want to share. And then sometimes I get caught up in the moment like I did in that video. I sat down and I had word vomit. But again, this is my place. I like my place. If you guys haven't seen my empty apartment tour, I will insert it above. I can't wait till I can do a furnished apartment tour. This apartment is going to be really much so my baby in terms of getting it together, getting it where I want it to be. I really want this place to be, I don't know, spectacular. I'm nobody's interior designer, but I feel like I want my house to reflect who I am as a person. I've gotten a lot into plants recently. If you follow me on IG, you guys know plants have been my new go-to. I've gone a little bit plant crazy. I said no artificial plants will be in my home, and doing that meant that I was at everybody's plant nurseries. I was at Lowe's, I was at Home Depot, and I got some pretty cute plants that I'm very much so proud of. So now I'm just priming my eyes with, this is the NYX eyeshadow base. A lot of my products that I typically like to use for things, as you notice, I didn't use my MAC Studio Finish Concealer for concealing my, or covering up my eyebrows. I use this NARS mixed in with my Fenty foundation, which I have a review coming for very soon if I haven't already put it out, because a lot of my favorite products, favorite products are packed right now. If you guys don't follow me on IG or don't follow me anywhere else but here, or don't follow my vlogs and you guys are totally lost, I have been traveling a lot recently for work. This week is my last week of travel though, thankfully, and so all my real favorite products are in my travel suitcase. I'm going in the Soft Glam palette with burnt orange and orange soda as my transition color. So yeah, I have been definitely traveling and experiencing some brain fog, I would say. And what I mean is, I feel like it's so hard to come up with video ideas. Not so hard to come up with video ideas because I have a plethora of video ideas. It's hard to sit down and focus on filming. I think that's the issue. Typically I come up with talking points for my videos and I sit down and I have a whole list of things I want to talk about, but sitting down and writing down those ideas has not been, I don't know, something I've been doing recently, and I think it's because I'm experiencing a level of brain fog. And everybody around me is like, it's understandable. You've been traveling, girl, and you've been busy with work and, you know, this, that, and the third. But me personally, I'm like, I don't want it to stop anything. I'm supposed to, you know, be coming up with ideas. I'm supposed to be filming. I'm supposed to have things. I can't even come up with a video. You know, when I wear crochet hair for as long as I've had this crochet hair in, and I've had it in for 4 weeks, I'll probably wear it for 6, then that means there's no crochet hair video to film. That means I haven't filmed. I filmed my first day thoughts, filmed my first week thoughts. Nothing really crochet hair related can be filmed. I can't film a really maintenance video on this because this hair really is 0% maintenance. And people on IG, when they see photos of me with the hair, they're like, when is the review video coming out? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I have it in my head. You guys know how my videos work. My final thoughts is filmed on the day I take the hair out. The hair is not out, therefore there is no video. So I don't know. It might be a fall thing, going into fall, the season, the end of summer. Again, maybe after I get done traveling for work, the brain fog will cease and I will be in a better spot. But again, my creative juices have not been a-flowing. Now I'm going to go in with Jackie Aina, the new Jackie Aina palette in Ginger, the ginger shade right here, and use that as my crease color. I do really like this palette. I just wish, and I say this in one of my videos, I think my travel makeup bag video, that I wish there was a transition color, something similar to that burnt orange shade that would work really well for me, and this would be my all-time go-to palette. It has the golds in there. Purple is my favorite color. I've never been a purple eyeshadow person though. Going back to brain fog, if you guys have any video ideas or anything you guys want to see from me, I'm more than happy to do it. So let me know down below what more kind of content, other kind of content do you guys want to see from me? What additional things can I do that kind of will bring you guys in? It's not that I don't see having time to film, because I do have time on the weekends in between my travels to film. It's just getting that idea, that spark, that want to kind of get in front of the camera. But one thing that has been exciting that has kind of happened over the last couple weeks is, if you follow me on IG, again, I keep saying if you follow me on IG, but it's easier for me to share things in real time as they happen, as opposed to filming a video, editing it, and posting it. It's easier to quickly share, like turn the camera on, as opposed to the whole production that goes into filming on a camera, then transferring the file over, then editing, and then uploading it. It's harder to do those things in real time, especially with how busy I've been. So if you follow me on IG, you've seen that I was added on Laura Mercier's PR list. That was so exciting for me, just because I feel like I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, and I do a lot of makeup related videos. I mean, I have tons of foundation reviews on this channel, and it feels like hair brands reach out to me all the time, but makeup brands don't really reach out to me at all. And I've been so confused by that. Like, I mean, I do makeup related content. Why am I not being seen? And then Laura Mercier reached out to me and asked for my address, and it was like, okay. And I was like, well, we'll see if they send things. And then like 8 weeks later, it was a while, they sent me one PR package, and then they sent me another one, and I was totally excited, because it feels good to me to be like, I remember things like this. Like, I remember that Laura Mercier was the first company to reach out to me, and I actually use their products. It's not like a brand reached out to me that I'm like, and I never use their products and I never talk about their products. I have several upon several videos where I mentioned the translucent powder is my favorite powder. I mentioned having a travel size of it. I have so much Laura Mercier translucent powder that it's not even funny. I did a video on their foundation before. I've done a lot of Laura Mercier related videos. I'm going to use some of the products that I got in the PR kit. Not that you have to. If you get sent a PR kit, or if you are added to a PR list, that's not a requirement to make a video about it. But again, I feel like I gotta go up for people who realized or went up for me when I didn't have that many subscribers, when no other brand has reached out to me before. So I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Metallic Top Eye Color Stick. I used this the other day, or yesterday, when I filmed my Fenty foundation video. I really liked it. It kind of goes on, as you can see, very metallic-y. Such a cute shade. Again, they sent me one pack that had kind of more eye stuff, more lip stuff, and then one pack that had kind of more face stuff in it. I was appreciative of even the first one, and one of course had the translucent powder in there, and I was like, yes, because my old translucent powder has a crack in it. As you can see, this is my translucent powder that I've had for years. And it has a crack in it, so they sent me a new one. I haven't cracked it open yet, because I'm still gonna use that even though it's a crack in it. I mean, that crack ain't stopping nothing. That product still cost me money. What I did yesterday that I really liked is I went over it with the Zam shade from the Jackie Aina palette, and just kind of topped it, because that is a liquid, and although liquids do stay really well on my eyes, for me to have a very kind of dry skin liquid stay very well on my eyes, I just kind of like putting some kind of powder on top of stuff, liquid stuff, especially when it goes on my eyes. Her palette is so freaking pigmented. Like, that gold is so freaking pigmented, and I always hate that I don't have the lid space to really let the shadows come through. I have very small eyes, if you can tell. My lids are very small, so when I open my eyes, they're not hooded eyes. I got a question one time, and it was like, do you follow this YouTuber before their hooded eye tutorials? I don't have hooded eyes, I have small eyes. There's a difference between kind of the hoodedness that come with hooded eyes. My eye space is just kind of smaller. So again, eye looks don't look as good as they do on them people who have that beautiful lid space. I don't. When I open my eyes, you can sometimes barely see it. That's why I can't do an extravagant wing. When you do an extravagant wing, when you have small eyes, it takes over. It took me years to realize that. I would always try to do a wing, even at the thinnest, and try to figure out why is it looking stupid on me. And it's because, girl, you just have small eyes. It took me years to realize it, but I have finally realized it. Next, I'm talked about a wing a minute ago. I'm not doing a wing with the Stila liquid liner, but I am going to just kind of align my top lash, since I am going to do some lashes today. Sometimes I look down, but sometimes I look straight ahead and it works better. For lashes, I'm gonna go in with my old trusty favorite, the Kiss Beyond Natural 03 lashes. I was able to find these in my beauty supply store. You guys know they've changed the formula, so I have not really been ordering these online like I used to because I can't see it. They show the picture one way, I get it, it looks a completely totally different way, but I go to my local beauty supply store and it is $2.99 a pair there, and I love them. I typically can get about, I'd say 1 to 2 wears depending on if it's the next day I need to redo lashes. If it's typically like a week or 2 before I do lashes again, I'm not reusing them just because I will lose it. It'll go somewhere, it'll get kind of floppy. But if it's like I'm going somewhere, I go on like vacation or something, I'm wearing lashes one day and the next day I will keep the lashes out. Now when I went on my most recent cruise, they kept throwing them away. Like I would leave it kind of down and then they throw it away, and I'm like, no, I'm reusing my lashes. Like, y'all really messing up my flow. So again, these are my lashes. You just want to wait like a couple of seconds to let the glue kind of stick and then apply them like this. A lot of people say I make it look easy, but I mean, it took me a long time to get here. So if you struggle with lashes, give yourself some time and try halvesies. Halvesies are how I kind of got into the lash game anyways, because the most problematic corner of doing lashes is your inner corner, and halvesies kind of alleviate that because it's really just the back half of the lash. And so if you want to kind of training wheels your way into lashes, halvesies are the way to go, and then you can kind of get yourself accustomed to full lashes. And then I'm going to move on to the next one. One eye is always easier than the other, and it's always this eye. This eye is the easier eye. I don't know what happens when I get to the right eye, but things take a turn for the worst. Shake and Go / Retress has reached out to me over the last month. They have a new human hair that they want to send me. Literally every single 5 seconds they're saying, okay, we're about to send it, we're about to send it, we're about to send it. And I'm like, okay, great, okay, great, okay, great. They've emailed me like, oh, so sorry for the day, we're sending it really literally today. They have not sent it. If you follow Shake and Go's page, I believe that's Free Tress's Instagram page. Their Instagram page isn't Free Tress, it's Shake and Go on Instagram. They've debuted this new like naked hair where it's human hair, you can get it wet, you can do all this, and I'm like, that's exciting. I really want it. I'm ready to try it. And again, Shake and Go reached out to me in probably like May to review this hair. They said it's coming out soon, we're gonna send it to you when we get it. I was like, perfect. Then they followed up in August. They were like, so sorry, we're 100% sending it out. They have not sent that out. It is now September, we're about to be in October in a couple of days. Still have not received that hair. So if I ever get it, I'll definitely review it. I was like, okay, cool. Once I take this hair out, I can try it. The thing about it is that it is black though. It only comes in black. My hair is a 30 color. Although my roots are, if you can see, as I'm kind of in the camera, my roots are black coming back through. So my hair is growing. And I don't plan on recoloring my hair. Oh, this lash kind of did good today. Showing out on camera, I see today lashes come through. Now for primer, I'm going to use the Smashbox primer order. And for foundation, I'm going to go in with the foundation I reviewed yesterday and loved it yesterday. And I just sprayed my hand and it's wet. It's the Fenty Hydrating Foundation. I am in the same shade that I was in the regular Fenty Pro Matte 370. Loved it yesterday. Didn't expect to love it as much as I did love it, but again, don't know if the review's coming out before this video or after this video, but you guys will see. And I don't know why I got this sponge, because in my review video I tell you guys that it applies worse with the sponge. It doesn't apply well with the sponge. I do make that clear. It applies way better with a brush, but I'm so used to using a sponge, it's so hard to break that habit. But it kind of goes on a lot more splotchier for some reason with the sponge. So the last thing I kind of want to talk about now is turning 30 this year. I turned 30 in a couple more months. I know it's hard to believe with all this going on that I'm not turning, 25, but no, I am currently 29. I will turn 30 in 2 more months from now. I don't know, it's finally hitting me. I don't think it was hitting me before. Typically every birthday I have something planned by this time. again, with my brain fog, I haven't really been able to focus on anything. Like, work has been my whole mind, which is, I guess, a good thing. You want your job should matter to you and should kind of be concentrating on it. But because it's taking up so much of my free time during, you know, 8 to 5, and then past that, like literally 5 to 9 p.m., I'm still at events with my current schedule. It's been hard to even think about anything but work. So but if you've been following me for a while, you guys know one birthday I went on a cruise, then I went to Disney World, and I think those are the only two I've kind of showed on here. One year I went to New York. I've been every birthday I've been somewhere or done something. This year I don't even have a clue what I want to do. I don't have it planned. Everybody keeps asking me, and it's like I can't even think about what I want to do. But it's a milestone birthday. Ironically, when I turn like 28, I go somewhere and I do something, but when I turn 30, I can't even come up with anything that I want to do. And it's not, I think subconsciously people think, well, it's because you're turning 30, you feel some type of way about it. I don't. I'm very excited for 30. Now granted, am I where little, you know, 10-year-old Leah thought she'd be? I thought 30 was old at that point. Of course, a lot of kids think 30 is old, but no, I don't think 30 is old. I'm excited for what it entails. I'm very much so ready to see what the next chapter has in store for me, but I just haven't planned any kind of shenanigans or anything that I really want to do. You guys give me 30 birthday ideas down below, because I can't think of anything. My best friend was like, what do you want to do? And it's like, I don't know. It's my birthday is in the winter time, so my options are pretty much so south of the border. Like, I need to go south of North Carolina. I'm not going up north. That one year I did New York for my birthday. My birthday fell on Thanksgiving that year. It falls on Thanksgiving this year too, but that was an experience. Like, you get to see the Macy's Day Parade as it's happening live on Thanksgiving Day. You get to do things. It's a magical time in New York City during the Thanksgiving Day type of a situation. But there's no other place up north that I would want to go. Now Europe or Greece or something like that, it's still going to be chilly. I want to go to those places. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to England. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to all those things, but I don't want to go to them during the winter time, because one, it's colder, and one, the days are shorter. During my birthday time, how it gets dark at like 7 now, it gets dark at like 4:50 on my birthday, so the daylight is very much so winding down, which I hate about it. So if you're turn 30, you did something spectacular, or not even if you turn 30, if you did a milestone birthday and you did something fun, let me know. Something fun that I can plan literally last minute, like it is right now. Let me know. I like the mountains. The mountains is one of my favorite places. That's where I went one birthday. I did Asheville, went to the Biltmore. That was really nice. I love the mountains. That is my go-to thing. If I go to the ocean, I like kind of the southern beaches. A lot of people love Myrtle Beach. People not from the Carolinas love Myrtle Beach. As I've been traveling, I've said, hey, where you from? And I'm like, oh, North Carolina. And they're like, near Myrtle Beach, near Myrtle Beach. And I'm like, outside of, like, everybody outside of the Carolinas loves some Myrtle Beach. They know about Myrtle Beach. They go up for it. And us North Carolinians, I think because we grew up going there so much when we were younger, it's not like a destination. Ohio, that's the place where most of the people love, like, speaking to the Ohioans. That's one place I've been to. I've been to that state 3 times in the last 3 months. And everybody's like, oh, North Carolina, oh, that's close to the Myrtle Beach. So going to the beach for my birthday, or Myrtle Beach specifically for my birthday, isn't really, it's not fun to me anymore. I'm gonna set my under eye with the Mercier translucent powder. For concealer, I just used the NARS concealer in Biscuit. I really have loved the MAC concealer that I show you guys in my travel makeup bag video, but of course that's in my travel makeup bag. I haven't really been loving any other concealer this whole year, quite frankly, other than that concealer. Since this pack, I gotta use what I got around me. For contour, going in with my Anastasia contour kit, these 2 shades right here. Dating really is still super hard. I get asked that too. I got asked that too from somebody when I was traveling, like, what is it like and why are you still single and things like that. And you get questions like, you seem like a good personality. It's just like, I don't know. It's definitely more difficult today and our age bracket. Like, I was talking to my mom and she was like, I agree. Like, in your kind of millennial group, I guess, it's harder to date. Not impossible, but it's harder to date. And my standards aren't super, like, I'm not one of those people who have a list. Like, I'm not like Chili. You guys remember that show Chili had, where she had a list and it was the most ridiculous list? Trust me, I don't have one of those. There's no height requirements. You don't have to be over 6 foot. I've talked to people who were like 5'5", dudes who were like 5'6", you know, what would be considered short for a dude. You don't have to be super tall. You don't have, and I still sometimes struggle with things just because I'm somebody who I want to hang out, and I'm going into this phase now where I'm not going into the dating where it's like we're gonna get married. The thought that I've now noticed that you're supposed to have when dating is, can I see myself on a second date with this person? Stop thinking so future minded in your dates. Start thinking more so, let's just see if I can go on a second date with this person. And then but still, that's knocked some people out too, because I'm like, I could have been at home sleep. Like, I could have been editing a video. Like, I don't want to disrupt my life with this person any further. It's very difficult dating in 2019. It's going to probably be even more difficult dating in 2020. I don't have even an age gap parameter. My mom was like, you need to expand your age range, and I'm like, it's expanded. Oh, trust me, it's definitely expanded. I'm not looking at people specifically who are 29. I'm looking at like men who are like 36, and I'm not opposed to being a stepmom. Like, I have no shame in the things that I'm looking for. It's just that looking for them is strange. And I go out, I'm not that much of a homebody anymore. Well, let me take that back. I be homebody a lot of the time. I've been out more recently simply because of work, but let's see how things change once this season is over. I'm just contouring my nose with the Kevin Aquan sculpting bronzer. It's this little thing. It's more of a neutral tone. That's why I like it better than kind of my Anastasia contour kit. For blush, I'm using Terra Cotta by NYX. I don't even think they still make this blush, but it was, as you can see, I've hit pan on it. I've loved it for so long. For highlighter, I'm using one that Laura Mercier sent me as PR. It is a face illuminator in Indiscretion. For lips, since this is fall, I don't know which of these I want to do. I have Kae by Colourpop. It was one of Karrueche's. I'm going to go in with this. I'm probably going to go in with Kae. It's darker. It's definitely a dark shade. Let's see what this one is. Mamacita. Oh, it's a whole different. I say, okay, so I'm going in with a combination of Kae and Mamacita. Two completely different colors, but it's giving me a vibe right now. It's giving me a very fall vibe. So this is it. This is the finished look. This is what it is giving you. If you enjoyed this chit chat, get ready with me. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Even if you didn't enjoy it, there's always going to be one hater. But if you didn't enjoy it, still give it a big thumbs up. We want all the love and support over here on this channel. Make sure you comment down below letting me know the answers to any of the questions that I asked you throughout this video, or just comment saying you love the video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of this good content I got coming your way. Once I get out this brain fog, the videos will be coming. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 so you can be alerted to things in real time, and make sure you have that notification bell on this channel as well, because again, if I ever in the future decide to upload a video and give you all the tea and then immediately take it down, at least you got that notification bell and you got to see it first. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.